YouTube personality and entrepreneur Jimmy Donaldson, popularly known as mrbeast, is known as the highest-earning YouTuber and a pioneer of a genre of music videos that centers on expensive stunts with generous sums of money as the prize. His current net worth is estimated to be around $56 million, which he's amassed through various income sources. And in this video, we're going to be looking at his journey and how he spends all that money. mrbeast's journey started when he uploaded his first video on YouTube in February of 2012, at age 13, under the handle of mrbeast6000. His initial content ranged from video game playthroughs mainly focused on Minecraft and Call of Duty Black Ops 2 videos that offered tips to upcoming YouTube creators, videos estimating the wealth of other YouTubers, and commentary on YouTube drama. For the first few years, mrbeast tried unsuccessfully to master that YouTube algorithm by creating the videos he thought would attract the biggest audience. In July of 2013, the number of subscribers for his channel, then named That Dude, was around 240. In his bid to increase his subscriber count, he tried his hand at various content. This finally worked sometime in 2015 to 2016 when he became popular thanks to his Worst Intros series of videos. In these videos, he rounded up and made fun of YouTuber introductions he discovered on the platform. Halfway through 2016, mrbeast had hit 30,000 subscribers, which was way more than his count 3 years earlier. By the fall of 2016, mrbeast had signed up for college at East Carolina University. However, that didn't work out for him, because according to him, he only lasted 2 weeks in college before he dropped out. He told his mom, "I'd rather be poor than do anything besides YouTube." His mother disapproved of this, naturally, and made him move out of the family home in North Carolina at 18. As his channel grew, mrbeast hired 4 childhood friends by the names of Chris Tyson, Chandler Hollow, Garrett Ronalds, and Jake Franklin to contribute to his channel. They then contacted numerous YouTubers and obtained statistics of their successful videos and predicted the platform's recommendation system. mrbeast finally got his first taste of YouTube popularity in January of 2017 when he posted a nearly 24-hour video of himself counting to 100,000. According to him, this stunt took him about 44 hours, and some parts of the video had to be sped up to keep it within YouTube's limits. This was followed by another video, titled Counting to 200,000, which he uploaded a month later. Just like the previous video, it also had to be sped up because the stunt took 55 hours, surpassing YouTube's video upload limit. After that first video went viral, mrbeast found what the YouTube algorithm preferred. He quickly accumulated more views with similar stunts like watching paint dry for an hour, attempting to break glass using 100 megaphones, unsuccessfully spinning a fidget spinner for 24 hours, trying to stay underwater for 24 hours, and watching Jake Paul's "It's Every Day, Bro" music video for 10 hours straight. By November 2017, he had reached 1 million subscribers, and by 2018, mrbeast had given out $1 million through his bizarre stunts, which earned him the title of YouTube's biggest philanthropist. From here on out, mrbeast kept getting more and more popular and putting in a lot more work and money into each project and stunt. As of 2022, mrbeast makes between $3 to $5 million monthly, according to YouTube analytics service Social Blade. However, most of this is reinvested as revenue into new projects. According to various reports, he invests as much as $300,000 to produce every one of his videos. He once said, "Why do I need money? I think living your life chasing a nicer car and a bigger and bigger box to live in is kind of like a dumb way to go about life." Pretty shocking how much money mrbeast currently puts into each stunt or project. In an interview with YouTubers Colin and Smear, mrbeast offered them a rare behind-the-scenes look into his finances, which indicated his monthly content creation expenditure currently sits at $4 million. While that's pretty amazing in its own right, he didn't start from here. A year after becoming a YouTube sensation, he had become known for his charity stunts, which cost him a lot of cash. In 2018, during a competition to become the most subscribed channel on YouTube between PewDiePie and T-Series, mrbeast bought billboards and several television and radio advertisements to help PewDiePie gain more subscribers than its rival. Also, during Super Bowl 53, mrbeast bought numerous seats for himself and his team, whose shirts spelled out "sub to PewDiePie." In March 2019, he organized and recorded a real-life battle royale competition in Los Angeles in collaboration with Apex Legends, with a prize pool of $200,000. This competition involved 2 games, making the prize for each game $100,000. Apex Legends publisher Electronic Arts sponsored this contest and prize pool. In late November and December 2019, mrbeast launched a series of videos where 16 contenders try to keep holding an object or not to leave a location, or something like that. These competitions are based on one's endurance, and the rewards were great. The series had gathered over 200 million views, and the person ended up winning $1 million, being the last to take his hand off the stack of money after 36 hours. As you would expect, prize money as large as this is going to change a person's life, and the winner, Mark, testified to this. Mark ended up getting the prize after his fellow contestants suffered knee spasms and accidental slip-ups, making them forfeit the challenge. However, that wasn't it for Mark. He was also tasked with spending the cash in 24 hours. Rather than go on $1 million shopping spree, Mark used the money to get both a new car and a brand new home to replace his old ones that were in bad condition. By April of 2020, Mr. Beast had created a rock, paper, scissors competition featuring 32 influencers and a grand prize of $250,000. At the time, this became YouTube's most watched live original event, having 662,000 viewers watching concurrently. The event was ultimately won by Nadeshot, who defeated Casey Neistat, winning $250,000 for the COVID-19 aid charity of his choice. The event has been crystallized on MrBeast's channel and has gotten more than 44 million views. It was also number 1 on YouTube's trending tab. In October of 2020, MrBeast hosted another influencer tournament featuring 24 contestants with a grand prize of $300,000, intended for charitable donations to give to their subscribers, quote-unquote. The tournament was eventually won by the D'Amelio family, which included the TikTok superstar siblings Charlie and Dixie, along with their parents Heidi and Mark. In November of 2021, MrBeast uploaded a recreation of the television series Squid Game in real life, in which 456 people competed for a $456,000 cash prize, mainly without the violence of the show and the death and whatever, obviously. The video became his most viewed video on YouTube, with more than 248 million views as of May 8, 2022, as well as one of the most watched YouTube videos of 2021. According to MrBeast, the entire event cost about $3.5 million. That included the cash prizes. In December of 2021, he created a third influencer tournament featuring 15 participants and a grand prize of $1 million. The tournament took place in person at the SoFi Stadium in California, and the challenge consisted of 2 rounds. The tournament's first round featured 10 different challenges between all the competitors, and the second round featured 10 winners from the first round contending in a hide-and-seek competition. The competitors included the likes of Bella Poarch, Logan Paul, Lexi Rivera, and Zach King, to name a few. Zach King eventually went on to win the tournament. Zach King continued the tradition of these competitions by giving away the $1 million of prize money to foster care and filmmaking ventures. MrBeast launched his own burger franchise, MrBeast Burgers. In December 2020, he established 300 sites overnight. MrBeast Burgers is expanding at a never-before-seen rate in a time when restaurants are fighting to remain open. Let's give you an idea of scale here. It took McDonald's 6 years to launch 300 franchises. It's estimated that the business generates $38 million a year. In collaboration with Knight Media, Donaldson founded the chocolate bar company Feastables. The company's current area of expertise is making chocolate without artificial flavors using only organic ingredients. The company made more than $10 million in its first 5 months, and it's currently on its first year. So I guess we'll just see how well it does, but it's off to a promising start. MrBeast has other long-term investments like Backbone, which is a tech startup, Juice Funds, which helps content creators, among others. During his rock, paper, scissors competition stream in April 2020, which features 32 influencers with Nadeshot picking up the win, the entire event was a fundraising event. Nadeshot won $250,000 and picked the CDC Foundation, an independent nonprofit created by the U.S. Congress to raise money for the Center for Disease Control, and that was his charity of choice. Some participants also donated a specific amount per round they won, like Ninja, who donated a $20,000 sum to the World Health Organization's COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund. Over $1 million was also donated by viewers to Google during the stream. YouTube's parent company also pledged to donate $2 for every $1 given by fans. And throughout the stream, they donated more than $1 million to the fund. This isn't the only contest that MrBeast organized as a charitable act. Most of his competitions come with prize money that's donated to various charities, with the events themselves being a form of fundraising sometimes. However, apart from these competitions, MrBeast also has done some philanthropy work of his own. On October 25, 2019, MrBeast and former NASA engineer and YouTuber Mark Rober organized a joint fundraising event on YouTube called #TeamTrees. The goal of this project was to raise $20 million for the Arbor Day Foundation on January 1st of 2020. and to plant trees no later than December of 2022. Every donation goes to the Arbor Day Foundation, which pledges to plant one tree for every dollar donated. On December 19, 2019, the $20 million goal was surpassed. And so far, Team Trees has planted 9 million trees globally, and they're expected to finish by 2022. The project also received large donations from big-time corporate executives like Jack Dorsey, Susan Wojcicki, Elon Musk, and Tobias Lutz. Companies such as Discovery, Verizon, and Plants vs. Zombies have also contributed. As of April 27th of 2022, they've reached over $23.7 million in donation, equating to 27.3 million trees, of which they are already 10 million trees short. On October 29th of 2021, he collaborated with Mark Rober for another YouTube event titled #Team Seed. The goal of this project was to raise $30 million for the Ocean Conservancy and the Ocean Cleanup by January 1st, 2022, which would fund the removal of 30 million pounds of plastic and other waste from oceans, rivers, and beaches. On September 17th of 2020, he created the YouTube channel Beast Philanthropy, which donates 100% of its advertising revenue, brand deals, and merchandise sales to charity. He also once opened up a car dealership where he gave out cars for free as a charitable act, and is known to give out thousands of dollars to small streamers on YouTube and Twitch, as well as to waitresses and Uber drivers in person. And that's all we got for you today. So yeah, thanks for watching how Mr. Beast spends his $56 million.